Hello, everybody. Natnarf signing back in, and welcome back to Jake Hunter. We just realized she has a really ugly face with surprise. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I mean, the lady of the house. Another technique. Okay. Miss Hablin, I think I know why you didn't want to report this to the police. You come to the same conclusions that I have, that this wasn't just a burglary, it was an inside job. What are you basing that on? Well, two things, man. First off, alarm. The second would be damn you! What? Alarm, I know that. What? What's wrong? The living room floor and the security alarm? How does that prove an inside job? Yes. Have you noticed that this part of the windows has dirt on it? Actually couldn't see it, so I cannot say. Of course, it's obvious. But Mr. Hunter, doesn't that show that someone did break into our house? No. Although that is what the culprit wanted you to think. Look at their footprints. Something isn't right. Not right. I'm sorry, Mr. but I'm afraid you need to be more specific. There are footprints on the windowsills, but that's where they stop. Huh? Her face is ugly, I swear. There's no mud in the living room. I'm sure the thief just took off their shoes and were coming in. Where? You're saying someone stood on that windowsill and took off their shoes? I admit it's not impossible. It's certainly improbable. Even if they would manage, why would the burglar go to so much trouble? Especially if they already left footprints leading right up to the window anyway. Whoever let those footprints did it to try and make you think you'd been robbed, and not because they were robbing you. My guess is they walk up to the windowsill through the yard and turn around and walk back to the yard. Everyone says, let's say I believe your take. How does this secure alarm kick in? Yeah, I need to save. I don't know how to screw everything. My neighbor told me that she didn't hear the alarm last night. Since no one in the house said they heard the alarm either, it seemed like that it didn't go off. I'm pretty sure now I know why it didn't. It's been disabled. Don't you know how it works? The alarm is easy to disable, right? I suppose so. And the only people who know how to operate are the three of us. Is that what you're saying? Bingo. I think a burglar would have a hard time disabling the alarm, which is assuming that a burglar even knows the security system exists, which is even more unlikely. Whoever it was only took one painting, leaving the rest of the room and a number of more valuable pieces untouched. Why would someone do that if they didn't know the importance of that painting to your husband? Hold on. Oh, my nose. My nose is running. Where to hit Piglet? That's scary. Why would someone do that if they didn't know the importance of that painting to your husband? Huh, I see. I guess this Hannah really does know how to pick them. You're not half bad as a detective. Hey! Thank you, ma'am. Excuse me. Oh god, that's not good. Sorry, internet. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I know it may sound like a flimsy excuse now, but I didn't tend to lie when I told you we've been robbed. It's just, I don't want to suspect a member of my own family without irrefutable proof. Does anyone else in your family know how to disarm the security system? I think everyone does. It seems like the damn thing has been on hair trigger lately. So I showed them how to disarm it. I see. Now that's a bad move, lady. Just one more thing. I asked all of you if the alarm went off last night. Why is it none of you can manage a straight answer? How should I know? As I told you before, I was asleep all night. I didn't hear anything. She was some kind of dame who played it close to the chest, but was about to let me hear her say it. Something she wasn't telling me, and I had a feeling it was more irrelevant than she was letting on. That's the case. Now that I'm convinced it was an inside job, my investigation is going to be focused on your family. I'm going to give you a choice, man. You give me the nod, and I'll see this through the end. Or you let me know my help isn't needed and I was never here. Your choice. What I didn't say, because we both knew already, was that if I stayed, it was going to mean digging through more of her family's dirt. I figured a classy dame like Nobuko might not want that sort of scrutiny. Please continue. I need that painting returned, regardless of who may have stolen it. I can little afford to give my family anything less than their scrutiny. If they are guilty, they will pay the price as any burglar would. Determined, smart, and fair. No wonder this son liked. Really? You mind if I ask you a few things about Edward? Edward? Yes. He's your son, right? No, he's my son. He's the son of my husband's and his ex-wife. So I take it would make you my husband's second wife. We've been married for 5 years now. Jenny's my daughter from my previous marriage. So she's your biological daughter. Yes, she is. That explains a lot. A whole lot. And actually thinks about Jenny. Jenny's a good girl. If you think she might have stolen celebrating, I can save you some time. She's not that kind of girl. Anyone with an even and out of hands would see that. Agreed, Mr. Hunter. Nope! You were normal all night, right? Yes, I was, and I would appreciate it if you would remember things when I tell you the first time. Just asking! The scooter near the gate is Jenny's, isn't it? She uses it mostly on the weekend. How about last night? Last night? I was out all day, and it was there when I went to bed. I think it was around 10, but I'm sure it was still outside. And I checked it this morning, it was still there. Did you hear any sort of engine last night? I don't think so. Just I'm gonna ask about the alarm clock, stumbled a little when I started about the engine noise. Alright, Edward got into an argument the first time when he left home. When he was 18. After several years on his own, he suddenly came back into my husband's side about half a year ago. I heard so much about him from my husband, but that was the first time I actually seen him. It was a little shock. Why now? I think he came back because of some sort of money problem. Money problem, yes. I've heard that Edward has problems with money management. Since he started living here, he started to get all sorts of bills for who knows what. We haven't been dragged into that mess yet, but when I think of what might happen if we got involved, I'm just waiting for the day that we find out he's used the house as a collateral for some crazy loan. It wouldn't surprise me if he turned out to be the culprit. Can you stop that? I don't think it's him. I think it's your daughter. They might have done it. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm sure he'd do anything for money at this point. Sorry, remember, I don't think I understand. Didn't you say the painting wasn't worth much? That's true, but really only the comparison to other painting in this house. It's still quite valuable. Then it wouldn't have just been something worth more. No, Edward and Finn. I gotten an answer for every question I could ask. Will that be everything? I hope it's been helpful. I can't think of anything else that may help. That be it for now. You've been great. Okay, I'll just leave the rest to you. Ah, not again! Shush! Why are you there again? I know it's you. You. Let's walk up to the front of the house. I noticed Jenny walk around the back. Ah. Funny enough, but I couldn't shake the feeling that she was acting a little off. It's you. No, quiet. I got it over. I really got it again. That crazy girl. What did I want to talk about? Edward? That's because of what Mom told you. Nosy kid! Mr. Detective, I'm sure Eddie was in his room last night. Are you sure? Yeah, around, I think it was 11:30. I was looking for something. I poked my head into his room and asked if he'd seen it. No, he was already asleep and I didn't want to wake him up. So he didn't know you were in the room. You say please. But there's nothing. There's only little left. See? See? Only little left. No, you drink all. Drink all. You're not very helpful, are you? Hi. There, sticker on your head. So you didn't know you were in the room? I guess not. She was home, well, last night at least. At least I had a feeling I knew where she was going with that. I was gonna ask Mom if she'd seen what I was looking for, but she was sound asleep just like Eddie. Was that around the same time you looked into the entrance room? Yeah. Found it myself a little later. But me? I told you before I was in my room listening to music. I mean, I'm sure I stepped out of my room every so often for, you know, whatever. I spend most of the night in there. Is that scooter always parked there? I pointed at the scooter parked with the there. Yes, that's where I park it. How about last night? Well, I didn't drive it anywhere, so I guess it would have been there all night. Yeah, but did you hear the sound of an engine last night around midnight? Yeah, I think I heard it around 11, I think. Okay. I just leave it in the ignition. I park it behind the gate, so I've never worried about being stolen. You idiot! It would get stolen. Did Edward and your mother know how to ride that thing? I'm not sure. I've never seen either of them on it. But they both got licenses to drive it, so they could if they wanted to. You mean the noise last night? I don't think it's mine. I took a peek outside when I heard it. I think it was a blue scooter. You took a look outside after you heard the noise? Yeah. You have headphones on when you hear the engine? I just happened to have them off when I drove it by. Did you see it out your window? You certainly asked a lot of questions. You guilty! You're guilty. I'm guilty! Pointed the small balcony out of the job a pouting lip. You guilty! Is that your room up there? No, that's my guest room. My room is down the hall. Time permitting, I need to have a look inside the house. Did you cover your scooter last night when it started raining? I didn't cover it. Well, I didn't know it was raining, so... Really? On the patio last night at midnight, you didn't notice it was raining. Huh? Yeah, right. What's wrong with me? I guess I was just paying attention. Talking to you is exhausting, Mr. Executive. There are many questions. Sorry, ma'am. I'll try and talk to you somewhere with chairs next time. Don't sweat it. If we're done, though, I think I'm going to be inside. Short wave. Walk through the door, shutting it behind. I want to expect that bike. There's a evidence of rain on the body, but the tires are clean. You did not just clean the damn thing. Walk by the hat. Just 6. No. There's some elements in rain in high school. What do you want to look at? I want to look at the tires! Jenny would have crossed them, but there weren't any footprints that looked like they could be hers. The only explanation was that she'd walk across the tiled path instead of through the yard. Damn it. I'm surprising they put the change in the last time I looked. Yeah, they're probably taking time. I was about to call it good when I saw a body shop towel hidden in some bushes. Myself. I hadn't seen that towel when I examined it in the same bushes. However, I missed it. No. I wiggled and pushed my way into the bushes after a short struggle with a stubborn brush. A towel in my hands, covered in mud, but it looked like its original color had been white. Muddy and wet, but in a few places was still white and dry. Could have been there the night before. Would have been soaked all the way through the rain. Pulled out the errands bag and dropped in the towel in it. We're getting somewhere. Let me save. It's you again. Okay. I just want to talk. Please not angry at me. I already told you that I was sleeping in room was. What else do you want? Well, you see, the case has changed a little, so I thought I'd ask you a few questions from a new angle. See, I'm not looking at this at the burglary anymore. I'm pretty sure it was in the side job. Oh, I get it. I'm the suspect. Well, yes, but so do every member of the house who's in the house last night. But I'm the first on the list. The old lady's got to think it's me. I know it. You can suspect me all you want. Leave me alone until you get some facts. Why you ask me? Why don't you know what she does up there? Some bad blood between you two? And you blame me? You've met her. Most of the time she refuses to talk to me. When she does, it's just condescending bull. I'm starting to get a little tired of her crap. She's so sure I came back here to weasel some money out of my dad. As far as I'm concerned, she's about the same thing. Just a gold digger who's shacking up my old man to take some of his money. Huh? They deserve each other. A real pair of tightwads. Okay. I don't know what she was up to last night, but she's a good kid. Don't know why she's nice to me. No one else is here. If it's sorry for her, no one should have to deal with the shit that goes on in this family. I know this Jenny's scooter last night. Was it there all night? How the hell would I know? I was here all night. I don't think Jenny used it, but I'd hardly know if she did. I did see it this morning when it was outside. If someone did use it, they must have put it back. If you didn't see it, maybe you heard it? Heard it? For all I know, I slept through an alarm going off last night. What makes you think I'd wake up to hear a scooter drive by? Looked like I was gonna get anything useful. Okay. I'm moving. You again! Why do you keep appearing when I go back in the front? Why? Now what happened to the scooter? About the scooter that is parked out front. Didn't we hear about that? Yes, we did. I just need to make sure. Make sure? Are you positive that no one used the scooter last night? Well, yeah, I mean, there's no sign of it used. But going to be telling me the truth anytime soon. Ha. Ha! Pretty sure someone used your scooter last night. What? What makes you say that? 3 things. First, noise, and towel, and scooter. I know it's those 3. Backyard. Oh no, I know it, I know it, I know it, I just don't know what's the sequence. Oh come on, give me a break. What are you doing there, daughter? Okay. I'm really bad at these. Towel. What? Charger? What is this? Ugh. Weird little thing. Hold on, Tiny. Just wait.
Disneyland?
What Disneyland? I'll be right back. Yeah, stop playing that. Okay, what are the reasons? Tires? Toys? That's it? But the tires! They become clean. They might be clean now, but they were dirty earlier today. Hey, is this your towel? No! I figured the mud on the towels was wiped off with this towel while I was in the house. Whoever did it just tossed the towel in the backyard. I figured they were in a hurry. Are you accusing me? Right now you're pretty good for looking. You're pretty looking good for it. If you think about the timing, there's no way it was your mother. Why not? She was the person who knew I was going to show up. You and Edward didn't know about me until you saw me. So if my mom had done it, you would clean this. She would have cleaned this car before you showed up. Yes. But even if we ignore that, you're still my prime suspect. I saw you heading toward the backyard right after we met. Moving on to the engine noise you said you heard. I told you it was a blue scooter. Are you saying I'm lying? Yes. That's about the size of it. You said you went to the balcony after you heard the engine, but I don't think that's possible. Save. I'm really bad at this. You could have seen the blue scooter. What do you mean? You can barely see the street from the balcony. I didn't actually measure, but I'm guessing there's about 65 feet between the house on the other side of yours. How do you know? Yours is a little farther back from the street than the other houses on the block, which means the houses to either side of you obstruct your view of the street. So 65 feet is still quite a bit of street. True, for a person to walk, maybe. But it would take only a scooter a second to move. You said you went to the balcony after you heard the noise of the scooter. You would have been out of sight by the time you got to the balcony. Well, maybe I heard the sound from a ways away as the scooter drove up. A scooter makes almost no noise. You're telling me you could hear it from your block away? I see your point. So I guess you figure I went out for a ride with my scooter last night. With the painting I saw? Whoa there, little. I never said anything like that. As long as the key's in ignition, anyone could drive it. But I cleaned it up so it wouldn't look like it'd been used. Doesn't that make me an accessory? This is bad. You may have lied about the scooter, but I don't think you lied about being home last night. Huh? You're the only person who gave me a specific time for the engine noise. And you told me your mom and Edward were home. If you gone loud last night, you wouldn't have any reason to tell me that. You told me that they were home because you were, and you knew they weren't. You wanted me to think everyone was home. A nice, happy family. Why would I do that? Well, it's really just a guess, but maybe because you stole the painting and it's still in the house. In the house? I haven't found anything to suggest the painting was taken out of the house. Of course, if someone else, somewhere outside the family, took it, then it would be natural to assume that it's not in the house. I'm guessing that's why you were so desperate to convince me that your family was involved. What about the scooter? If I'm right, it doesn't have anything to do with theft. Of course, like I said, it's only a guess. Gosh, it does kind of make sense though. Seem awfully impressed with someone who'd just been accused of a crime. That girl was an Allbird. You are really odd. I want to give you crap of this because I don't want to guess all these things. It's giving me a headache. It's friendly enough, but I couldn't shake the feeling that she's not getting it off. No. Of course, it's also possible you're just trying to cover for Edward or your mother. With the way you've been acting, I'm willing to bet that, I guess, isn't too far off. You told me you didn't know whether or not the alarm went off to cover somebody's ass, didn't you? What makes you think that? Telling me that it didn't go off would be as good as telling me the whole capper was inside an inside job. You did everything you could to cast suspicion outside of your family. Of course I did, because none of us stole the painting. Nobody in family would do something like that. I don't want you to think we're like that. It wouldn't been one of us. It had to be a burglar. It sounded like she was trying to convince herself as much as she was trying to convince me. None of it, she wasn't having much luck. What should I do? If it was Mom or Eddie? How could we be family after that? How am I supposed to keep this family from falling apart? Solving family problems and providing comfort aren't exactly skills I put on my resume. I stood there awkwardly wishing I had a secret. It was right about that. It was about right then that I had realized it was going to be my job to knock down this house of cards. I see, I forgot about him already. Tough cases just seek you out, don't they, boy? I sure wish they didn't. Of course, maybe if I said no once in a while. So what happened to the happens? Before we get to that, I've got a little test for you. Ah, dang it! Test? I want to see if you were listening. Excuse me? Of course I was listening. Well then, I guess you'll do fine then, won't you? It's a long story, don't you think we should make sure you've got it right so far? I still think you're best making fun of me. But sure, why not? Alright, give it your best shot. Alright. What do you want to talk about first? I don't want to do that! Oh, no, I don't want to do that! Oh, Cedric? Oh no, shite. What has been stolen from the house? A painting. And the book of... Nope! She did not. She didn't. When did I have... By... the next day. She sure wasn't making it easy for you, was she, my boy? Who has stolen the painting? Oh no. You haven't figured it out yet. Haven's a pretty messy family tree. What was the Roka's relationship with Roy? Second wife. Which means that Edward is Nabuco's where are you? Stepson. And Jenny was Nabuco's biological daughter. Lover? Should have clicked that. Edward and Nabucco didn't get along very well. They barely even talked to each other. Why didn't Nabucco like Edward? Left home. He left home, found a scooter parked in front of the Hablin house. Whose scooter was it? I think it's Jenny's. Was the scooter used on the night of the incident? Yes, it was. It was used. I cleaned up the scooter and tried to hide the fact it had been used. It's Jenny, of course. Last question. What was the weather like on the night of question? Raining! It was raining. I see. You still got it. Oh man, 100%. Oh, come now, my boy. I may be old, but I'm still a cop. But you still haven't told me who stole the painting. Must have been dreadful for them. However it was, the poor family. Couldn't have been easy for you either. Yeah. Sir? Huh? I'm sorry if I'm late, sir. Have you been waiting long? Of course not, though. I just came by a little early so I could take some time to enjoy the scenery. Besides, King's gotten too lazy to work, so he decided to come out here and bother me. Kingsley? Good afternoon, my dear. What a fortunate incident for you, sir. I must say, my boy, I hardly expected that your appointment today was with Miss Marks. Threw me off for a bit of a loop. Really? Well, you know, I really only see you two together at the agency. Well, guess I never thought of it that way. I'm glad you're here, babe. Just filling in King's here with some bull about that case last year, remember? Of course I do, sir. I suppose we won't be going anywhere for a while then, huh? Of course not, there's a lot left to tell. Besides, you gotta tell a thing you... What? Oh no. Getting your half, and she's just in time too. I'm terribly sorry, what do you mean? Well, I'll be able to get to what happened after finished snooping around the Hablin house. Oh, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, babe. So, I had wrapped up with my initial investigation of the house and the grounds. It's been a long day and it took all my strength to drag myself back to the office. What happened till the next day? I actually forgot about the dog. I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh no. I thought the dog was the grunt. My vision just like blurred for a second, and I thought, is that amnesia or something? I'm sorry. Oh no. No. I'm sorry. You're much. You and Grunt look different. I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh man, I'm sorry. Rough. I've never been much of a dog person, but like even I could tell that there was something agitated about Lenny's barking. What's the matter, boy? I thought it's a girl. Heck no! Who the you? Who the you? The boy writhing in agony on my floor, clutching at his chest. It was not what I expected to find. Ugh. As I gotten over the shock of finding a strange child in my office, I threw down my coat and knelt next down to him. Ugh. Hey, are you right? Help me. His eyes met mine, and I could see fear in them, not of mine, but whatever is happening to him. The boy reached out to me, collapsed, and the last of his energy spent. The sounds in the room were Lenny's agitating, barking, panting, and the kettle drum pounding in my own heart. And I just watched a child die? You're so mean! I've been looking forward to a glass of scotch and a nice long smoke when I got back to the office. What I got was a strange boy breathing in agony on the floor. He reached out to me, terrified, and then collapsed. Oh God. Good Lord! What happened? Who was the boy? Perhaps I take it from here, sir. I suppose that'd only be fair. Besides, I could use smoke right now. Can you tell me about the boy, Julia? Of course, Mr. Kingsley. But perhaps I should start with how I met him. Let me see. Ah yes, Mr. Huntley just left to visit Mr. Desano. I was on my way back from picking up things for Lenny. 1 year earlier, Tripudio. Did I get everything Lenny needs? It's been a long time since I had a dog. Oh, you love dogs! Hunting through the list of what I had just bought in my head as I walked toward the door office. Working in Tripudio. Ouch! Means where are you? But how can I dream you? Look, it's just small. Yeah, you get another one. Yes. Yes. Excuse me. I don't know why my daughter's been into those toy product thingies on the YouTube. You know where they go like, "Hello everyone, this is something something something," and they go, "Today we're gonna look at this big giant egg surprise." Oh god, that's scary. She used to no, what do you call that? She used to be she used to anticipate every day, waiting for me to click on the phone because she didn't know how to use it before. She used to wait for me and click on the phone to go to either Markiplier's channel, Jacksepticeye's channel, to see if there's a new funny video coming out. If not that thing, then it's either Sofia the First, to see if there's a new episode or if there's a nice music for her to dance to. But yeah, that's fun. It's scary. Ah, yes. Working in Tripudio means I spend plenty of time walking around the city. Most of the time it's faster than taking a taxi or bus. I spend too much time in Tripudio that I don't even notice the noise and bustling anymore. Bustle! That day something broke through the usual wall of sound and caught my attention. It sounded like a car crying. Turn around trying to pinpoint the source of the sound. Hey, that's a little boy! What did I want to do? Is that my wallet? Is that my hair? I couldn't but wonder what the child was doing alone in a place like Tripudio. It wasn't too dangerous during the day, but it was still hardly the kind of place for a kid to be by himself. I looked around the street, but I didn't see anyone who looked like they might have lost a kid. I ran my fingers through my hair. Oh, that's what it means. I can't believe a kid like him was alone in Tripudio. The boy. Are you okay? The sound of my voice startled the boy, and he looked up to me with a small hiccup. Yes, why were you crying? I got lost. I was looking for my mom. I got separated from my mom! No, my mom never came home. Oh, come on. Huh? I'm looking for her. Then he went back to crying. Oh, man, come on! His mom had come home and it sounded pretty serious. You must be hungry! How long has your mother been gone? Since yesterday. Is yesterday's yesterday? Oh no! What did you eat, kid? Where are you? He stopped crying, but he's still sniffling a bit, and I knew it was just a matter of time before I started crying again. I couldn't even on the street. What was I gonna do? Listen. Do you wanna come with me to see policeman? I didn't mind know where your mom is. Really? I'm positive. Okay, let's go then. That's very quick. Can you tell me your name? My name? Kurt Snyder. What's yours? Julia. Julia Marks. Nice to meet you, Kurt. Nice to meet you too. I smiled at him and he took his hand. Aw. Just as we started off toward the police station, I heard a familiar voice behind me. Hey, Lucas here. What the hell are you doing here? I'd rather say introduce to Lewis. It's the Lewis, a detective in King's department. Jake had told me once that Mr. King and Mr. Lewis had to join the police. Blah, 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 blah. Hello there, Miss Marks. How are you doing? Jake's not giving you a hard time, I hope. Huh? That kid behind you. Who's he? He's my child! Can I do that? Can I actually do that? Let's try. I think she's mine. Yeah! You and Jake got a kid. When did this happen? Mr. Lewis, why do you shoot Mr. Hunter and I? Cause I'm, yo. Does that mean you hooked up with some other guy? What'd Jake say? No, I was just kidding. Goodness, I thought the police were just said Oh my god, I love you, Julia. Oh man. Because I overestimated you, Mr. Lewis. Oh god, you were just joking. I knew that. I was just testing you. Oh man, I love you, man. Oh man, that was priceless. Oh man. What I gotta say, Miss Marks, you kinda lost your cool there. I did it. It's just really, how come you're blushing then? Ah, you won one! Mr. Lewis could barely contain his laughter. Early behavior fitting in an officer of the law. So, if he's not there, whose kid is he? His name is Kurt Snyder. He's telling me he's lost. He was here crying all alone when I found him a few minutes ago. Alone? Yes. He came all the way into town looking for his mother. Took a moment to explain the situation to Mr. Lewis. Sounds pretty urgent. You look really cool, actually. You know, the way just like now. And your volume's so high! Too loud, too loud. Yeah, too loud, thank you. Sounds pretty urgent. But I might as well hear what the kid has to say. Are you sure, Mr. Lewis? Aren't you on duty right now? Yes, but I can hardly walk away from a poor kid. Just wouldn't sit right with me, would it? You know? Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Kirsten, I really appreciate your help. Alright, okay. How about tell me what happened? What did I do? Full guard. Mom named Kyla Snyder. Mrs. Snyder. What kind of mom was she? Mom, it smells good. I love my mom. Aw, cute. It's over there. Pointing up to his left. That direction, huh? Can you be more specific? Is there anything near your house, like a big store or park? Is it 7-Eleven? Oh, come on! Not like that. It's getting nowhere. I was really used to dealing with kids. I don't know if I'd be able to figure out anything useful out of him. Oh God. Man, look at it. We is the head of the juvenile decision over the situation. And good, sounds good. Now you're not a vicinity. Eating the meat. What do you want to think? His address over it. Kurt! I missed that since the moment I'd met Kurt, he hasn't let go of that bag he was carrying. Kurt? Can I take a look at your bag? Huh? I'm sorry, I can't let you. Why not? I'll let anyone see what's inside. I'm sorry, miss. Okay, I won't look inside. Can I look at the other side? Sure! And get me a look. His address and name were printed on the bag. Yeah, First Street in Pergo. Did you come all the way from your home? I was walking to the station, but I got lost. Ah, God. Dad? That is, far away. Far away? What do you mean? I don't know. But just we tried to find something interesting to look at the sidewalk. It looked like his dad was a sensitive subject. Do you have any brothers or sisters? I don't have brothers or sisters. What's relatives? Like grandpa or grandma, auntie or uncle? I don't have any of those. Is that right? No, I think I get the picture. Sounds pretty complicated. Yes. I'd like to talk to Mr. Hunter. You should be able to find Kurt's mother easily. I gotta admit, that fella does seem to have a knack for something, for finding people. Tell you what, soon as I'm finished with the case I'm on, I'll see if I can give a hand. The fellows who handle missing persons cases are swamped 24/7. I don't think they'd be much help to you anyways. Thank you so much, Mr. Lewis. I really appreciate your help. You sound like you're very busy. I suppose you could say that. Somebody ran off with a lady's purse. I'm trying to catch him. Oh man, why you stopped to check me instead of a purse? Oh no. Well, I see you can give you a hand. Oh man, you're weird. Anyway, I see we can get this guy in the child protection to take custody of this kid one of the time being. Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Alright then, son. Looks like you'll be coming with me, okay? What about sis? Bert looked up to me. I want to stay with my big sister. He grabbed onto my hand and looked up with it. Yeah, he's full of big tears. Hurt. Yeah, okay. Hey, Kurt, you want to come to my place? And I? Hey! I'm sorry, Mr. Lewis. I don't feel right about him. I'll take care of him until I find his mother. But Miss Marks, are you sure? You'll stay with me? Sure. The first time that I met him, Kurt looked like he was about to cry. Oh boy. Well, I guess now I know why Jake. I know why Jake drinks so much. Fine, he can stay at your place. I'll try to talk to the guys at the station to get him to go along with it. I appreciate it, Mr. Lewis. Not like you gave me much of a choice. You're a stubborn as someone else I could mention. I'm not a stubborn hunter. Oh no, I doubt that. Rumor has it you out-stubborn him. Oh my, perhaps Mr. Kingley and I need to have a little talk. Hey, you go easy on the old man. I gotta say, Miss Marks, Jake's lucky to have a guy like you watching his back. Give me weird smiling over the yeah, he's talking right to King now. Karen and I filled some of the each paper, and then I head her back to the office. Ready, start looking for his mother. Ah, Dougie. Not you. The moment you got stopped into the office, he just loved first sight. He was standing next to Lenny before I could tired to blink. Duggies. Wow. You're big. You're a lot bigger than me. You're scared of Lenny? No, he's cute. Is your name Lenny? Nice to meet you, Lenny. Hey, Lenny scratched behind his ear and started petting him. Kurt turned his head to gaze at Kurt over his shoulder. I could almost see the gears turning in his brain. Yeah, he was an arrogant dog, alright, but he couldn't hide all of his excitement being patted. Okay, he's a softie. The tail thumping against the floor of the office gave him away. It seemed like Mr. Hunter was the only person in line. Maybe they were just too much alike. As I watched Lenny and Kurt, it dawned on me that Mr. Hunter wasn't back yet. Great! That's just great. We have a dog and a guy. It's alike. What was that? So yeah, I'll end it right here. So thank you so much for watching. If you like it and want to see more, just simply wave your wand like a saucer and hit the like button. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off.